Welcome back to High Stakes, where we help you elevate your betting strategy. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our daily content. Looking for exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join us on Patreon. Links are available in the comments section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. Here we go. The Vancouver Canucks, those injury-prone, drama-filled overachievers, somehow managing to hang on to a wild card spot in the Western Conference. They've only dropped 6 of their last 8 games, but hey, they're still somehow alive, barely clinging to relevance. When they're healthy, which, let's be honest, is rare, they're considered a threat to the Stanley Cup. Sure, why not? On the other hand, we have the Montreal Canadiens, who, against all odds, have actually managed to look decent recently. After what felt like a lifetime of rebuilding, they've somehow turned things around and are now just one spot out of the wild card race in the Eastern Conference. With a 7-2-0 record in their last 9 games, it's almost like they've rediscovered the concept of winning. Too bad their goaltending is still a mess, but that hasn't stopped them from actually scoring goals, which is apparently all you need to do in this sport. Vancouver's recent loss to the Nashville Predators, the drama, was a shining example of how not to score. They put 27 shots on net and still couldn't manage to find the back of it. Meanwhile, Montreal, with their young stars like Suzuki, Caulfield, and Hudson, have actually been fun to watch, with a dramatic win over the Colorado Avalanche to prove it. But hey, Vancouver still leads the all-time head-to-head with a 7-3 record. Hooray for them. With the Canucks missing their 2 biggest stars, Pettersson and Hughes, this is shaping up to be an upset win for Montreal. Sure, Vancouver has a decent record in their last 5 matchups, but the Canadiens have been on fire at home, and don't forget about Jakob Dobes, who's somehow keeping the nets in check. Now looking at these 2 high-scoring teams, because apparently defense is optional here, the last few head-to-head encounters have been goal fests. So, let's not overcomplicate it. Take the over. You're welcome. Here are some game prop picks. Montreal Canadiens over 2.5 goals. Montreal has been putting up decent offensive numbers lately. Their young stars, especially Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, and Cole Hudson, have been helping the team keep the scoreboard ticking. While Vancouver's offense has been inconsistent, their defense has been particularly vulnerable with the absence of key players like Elias Pettersson and Quinn Hughes. Montreal, with its improving form and ability to score, particularly with Caulfield finding the back of the net often, should easily notch at least 3 goals against the Canucks. This prop is a safe bet for anyone thinking the Canadiens will keep the pressure up and capitalize on Vancouver's defensive lapses. Cole Caulfield, anytime goal scorer. Caulfield has been a consistent source of offense for Montreal, with 21 goals on the season. His knack for finding space and getting shots off has made him a constant scoring threat. With the Canucks missing 2 of their best defensive players, Caulfield should find plenty of opportunities to get pucks on net, especially in a game where both teams are expected to focus more on offense than on defense. Whether it's on a power play or even strength, Caulfield's scoring ability makes him a top choice to score at least once. Given the high-scoring nature of the game, this pick is likely to hit. Nick Suzuki over 0.5 points as Montreal's captain and leader. Suzuki is often involved in everything good that happens offensively for the Canadiens. His vision and playmaking abilities make him a central part of Montreal's attack, whether he's setting up Caulfield or getting in on the goal-scoring action himself. In a matchup like this, where offense will take precedence over defense, Suzuki should either find the back of the net or assist on a goal. With Vancouver's defensive struggles, especially with key players out, Suzuki is a solid pick to earn at least a point, whether it's a goal or an assist. This is one of those props that's almost a sure thing given his role on the team. Jakob Dobes over 28.5 saves. Rookie goaltender Jakob Dobes has had an impressive start to his career, and with Vancouver likely firing a lot of pucks on him, he'll be busy. Vancouver may be down a couple of star players, but they still generate a decent amount of offense, so Dobes will likely see a fair number of shots. Montreal's defense hasn't been perfect, and the Canucks have been known to pepper opposing goalies with shots even if they don't score consistently. With Dobes potentially seeing 30-plus shots, betting on him to make over 28.5 saves seems like a smart move. The Canucks will get plenty of opportunities, and Dobes' ability to stop them will be tested throughout the game. Vancouver Canucks over 30.5 shots. While Vancouver may not have been finding the back of the net as consistently as they'd like, one area where they've continued to excel is generating shots on goal. Even during a loss like their recent one to Nashville, where they struggled to score, the Canucks still managed to put up 27 shots on net. This is a testament to their offensive mentality. Despite their offensive struggles, they're consistently looking to attack the net. The Canucks' shooting efforts aren't just a random occurrence either. They often put up 30 or more shots in a game, regardless of their scoring efficiency. Now, they're facing Montreal, a team whose defense, while improving, is still relatively leaky. The Canadiens have been known to give up a fair number of shots, especially when facing high-volume shooting teams like Vancouver. Despite missing key players like Elias Pettersson and Quinn Hughes, the Canucks still have enough firepower to generate chances. With Montreal's defense still shaky, Vancouver will likely be looking to capitalize on this vulnerability, firing shots from all angles, whether it's a sharp-angled shot from the boards or a drive from the blue line. Adding to this is the fact that the Canucks will want to get their offense back on track after some underwhelming performances. With their backs somewhat against the wall, Vancouver will likely push the tempo, looking for as many chances as possible to break through Montreal's defense. They know they need to put the puck on net to have a chance at scoring, and the more shots they take, the higher their chances of converting. Additionally, Vancouver has a history of games this season where they've eclipsed the 30-shot mark. For instance, in several of their more competitive games, even when they've struggled to score, they've still been able to generate a good number of shots. This shows that their offense is still very much active, even if their shooting accuracy or finishing ability isn't always up to par. Given Montreal's relatively weak defense and Vancouver's need to get back on track offensively, the over 30.5 shots is a solid pick. Vancouver won't hesitate to pepper Montreal's net with shots, and with the Canadiens struggling defensively, this game is shaping up to be one where the Canucks will need to shoot often and with purpose. In summary, the over 30.5 shots on Vancouver is an attractive bet for anyone looking to get involved in a game that's likely to be a fast-paced, high-volume affair. The Canucks will take plenty of shots. Whether they score on them or not is a different story, but they will undoubtedly reach this shot total, making this prop a strong contender to hit. All these picks are based on the expectation that this will be an offensive showcase, with Vancouver and Montreal likely combining for plenty of goals and shots. Given the defensive weaknesses on both sides, as well as the talent on display in the offensive zones, these props provide a solid chance of hitting. Whether you're backing the over, specific player achievements, or a shot/save related prop, these picks will add excitement to a game that promises to deliver plenty of action. And that's a wrap on today's video, folks. I'm sure you're absolutely on the edge of your seat, eagerly awaiting the next thrilling installment of this channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because clearly you don't want to miss any of our daily videos. I mean, who could live without them? And while you're at it, smash that notification bell, so you can be the first to know when we drop more gems like this. Oh, and if you're looking for some premium picks, because let's be honest, who isn't? Join our Patreon. It's where the real magic happens. Premium picks, insider info, and possibly even some mildly entertaining banter. So, hit that link, and we'll see you on the inside. Until next time, enjoy the game, make those bets, and remember, you're welcome.